Methods are an important part of each programming language, especially JavaScript. So in this case, I've decided to create a tutorial of 5C JavaScript methods which are really useful, and you're going to use them in each line of your codes. So in this tutorial, we're going to only cover 10 of them, but don't waste and don't lose other. So let's start. But before we start writing codes, make sure to subscribe my channel for more videos like this. So the first one and the first method that I want to explain for you is a method called filter. What filter is going to do for us? Filter is a method of array. What that means, whenever there is an array, you can call the filter, and filter is going to filter an array element. If the array element passed that test successfully, it's going to return those values. So here I declare a variable, call it numbers, and assign it to some random numbers. So that's enough. Now here I say number dot filter. Filter has a callback function inside itself, so I call that callback function as my function. We didn't declare this my function, so here I came and declared this my function. So I say my function, and this callback function also takes three parameters. The first one is value, which is the value of the each array element. The second one is index, and the last one is array itself. So now I want you to return, as a tool is going to return something. I want it to return the values which are bigger than 30. Now here I came, if I came in the number and I'll alert it, you will see that we get the values which are bigger than 30, and save it, go to the browser. You see these are the numbers that all are bigger than 30, even though we have smaller numbers here, but they are not going to be returned because filter is return the values which are bigger than 30. So this is from filter. And the other method that I want to explain for you is find. Find is similar to filter, but it's just only going to return the first occurrence. So here, if I put the find, and what find is going to do here for us, it's going to search for the values which are bigger than 30, and it's only going to return the first element which is bigger than that, which pass the test successfully. So now if I save it, and you see that here we have 45, even though we have bigger numbers here, but it's only returned the first occurrence. So the other method that I want to explain for you is for each. For each as a method is a method which is going to run a callback function for each array element. So how can I do that? I declare a variable, call it names, and assign it to some random names like rain, Nalin, Richard, Alex. So that's enough. Now I want you to run I want you to run a specific function to each of the array elements. So how can I do that? First of all, let me declare a variable, call it text, and I want you get the value of these get the value of this array and store it in this one. So here I came and I just comment this one. I put for each here, for each, and make sure to clear the alert. Now this is not going to return anything. So I say text concatenate the values inside this one. So now I want you to just get the values. Now here, make sure to put this one to names. Now we get the values from here. So if I save it, and you will see we have access to each array element using for each function. So if I save it, and now you see that we get the values. Make sure to alert the text, and you see that here we have the values. Here I can concatenate it with an space to have an space. You can do whatever you want when you have access to array elements. So here you see that here we have a space. I can do whatever I want now to these arrays elements. So the other method which is really useful is map. Map is really useful, and it's a few same to forage, but it's just only going to return a new value. So just comment this and this one and comment this one. This is going to return a new array element. So here I just put the map and make sure to put this one to number, and now if I came here and it's going to return the values. So I just get the values from what happened, return, get the values from here. Now I came here and I'm going to alert the map. You see we have the values from here, but it's different with this one because this is a new array. So I save it and you see that here we have a new array. When you have access to this one, you can do whatever you want. I can multiply it by values. So now if I save it, you see that we have these big numbers because they are multiplied by themselves. The other method that I want to explain for you is include. Include is really useful and you're going to use them so much. Includes actually. So I declare a variable, call it to names and assign it to some random word and random values. So word, animal, shop, and the last one computer, and make sure to put this here. So now I came here and include is checking for being included in some array. So here I came and say name dot includes, and this is going to check if that value, that array elements include in that one. So I say I search for the word. If that one is found, it's going to return true. If not, it's going to return as false. So I just alert this one, and now if I save it and go to the browser, you see we got true, word is here. And just if I just mess up one of the words, you see that here we get false, which means that this array elements is not included in this array. So the other one which is really useful and I like it and it's so simple is pop. What pop is going to do for us, make sure to put it, you not make sure, me make sure. So the pop method is going to remove the last elements of an array. So here I say I declare a variable, call it remover, and assign it to name dot, actually put the names here because name with itself is a reserved word. So here I say name dot pop. Guess what it's going to do for us? This is going to remove the last elements of this one. Is only return the word, animal, and shop, and remove the computer. So if I save it here, save it. Come on. Oh, actually, I have to alert this one. So I say alert remover, and we have computer because this one is removed. But if I alert the names, you see that this one is removed. Names, save it. Here we have only word, animal, shop, but the computer is deleted. The other method is push. Push is going to do reverse of the pop. This is going to add a new array element to the end of that one. So I say names dot push, and here you can put the array element that you want to add. I can put programmer. So now if I come here and allow the names, and you'll see that we get, make sure to put, save it, and here we have word, animal, shop, computer, and at the end we have the programmer. And I put here, and this was from push. We have shift that is going to do the same as the pop it, which is shift, and this is not going to remove the last elements of an array. This is going to remove the first elements of an array. It's going to remove the word. So if I save it, here you see we have animal is the second array element, and it remove the first array of element. And the last one is a sort, which is going to sort the values ascending for you. So here I can put the sort, and if you didn't know how it's sorted, it's going to put the A first, B second, C third, and so on. So now if I make sure to click on OK, if I save it, and here you see we have animal because its first value is a star. It's first, it's a star with the A, and after that we have C. We don't have B to be placed here. So this was from the 10 JavaScript methods, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.